The top 95 budget eats in Japan. Oh my god. Japan is a foodie wonderland, but the food can get very, very expensive if you don't know where to look. But don't worry, because with lots of research and weeks of binging, we've put together the ultimate list of the top 95 best budget eats in Japan. Yup, 95 eats at 30 must-visit food spots. From amazing $2 sushi to affordable melt-in-your-mouth wagyu to the cheapest Disneyland eats and the most viral street food in town. And guys, we don't just guess. It's based on numbers. Only the highest ratings, only the most reviews, and lines that last for hours. We also give you the current prices per dish so it can help you budget your own Japan food trip with your friends. Hi guys, my name is Angelica Wanders and this is Eileen Wanders, and we create budget travel and food guides all around the world. On this channel, we share with you our easy-to-follow itineraries and also our costs and expenses in every trip. So if you want to travel around the world in the easiest and most affordable way possible, then hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because we make videos just for you. Guys, this is the ultimate Japan food guide, and I guarantee this video will help you save money on your next Japan food trip. And stick until the end because later we'll be revealing our ultimate favorite one. Let's eat. If you're craving real deal Japanese curry, this tiny spot might just blow your mind. Welcome to Oretachi no Kuriya, a cozy counter-style gem with only 10 seats. Yup, 10. It's intimate, no frills, and somehow one of the highest rated curry joints we've ever seen. Naturally, we just had to find out. Is it really worth the hype? We dove straight into their bestsellers, kicking things off with the chicken curry with rice for just 800 yen. Picture this, crispy golden chicken that's juicy and tender on the inside, served over a fluffy bed of white rice and absolutely drenched in their thick, fragrant signature curry sauce. Guys, every bite was absolute heaven. It was so rich and had just the right amount of spice that even non-spicy lovers would enjoy. Then came the prawn curry for 1,280 yen. And seafood lovers, this one's for you. The prawns were fresh and plump, wrapped in a crunchy coating that soaked up all that curry goodness. Sweet, briny, crispy, saucy. Honestly, I got lost in the moment. Both dishes were literal perfection. Perfect portions, perfect flavor, and perfect price. I completely understand the high reviews. 11 out of 10 for both. This might just be the best Japanese curry we've ever had in our lives. And our food trip is only getting started. On to the next resto. If you're looking for cheap, delicious sushi, the first thing that comes to mind is Sushiro, Japan's leading conveyor belt sushi chain with over 1,000 locations across Asia. They've got more than 100 items on the menu, and best of all, it's super cheap with prices starting at 150 yen per plate. That's like $1 each. Just place your order on the tablet and your sushi comes rolling right to your seat like magic. Here's a quick rundown of the things we ordered along with their prices. First, the salmon nigiri and raw tuna nigiri. Simple, fresh, and classic sushi orders. Now let's get into the fun stuff. The shrimp tempura nigiri, a crispy golden tempura shrimp on a bed of sushi rice. Then, the seared cheesy salmon, lightly torched salmon, topped with melted cheese for a smoky, creamy bite. Next, the mini fried shrimp sushi, breaded shrimp and topped with a creamy sauce. We definitely got multiple rounds of this one. Oh my god. Then for some fishier options, we got the rich sea urchin, aka uni, a true delicacy with a strong oceanic flavor. And also the salmon roe nigiri, with those bright orange pearls that burst with salty, fishy flavor. Guys, I can go on and on, cause we really stacked up our pile high. But instead of reviewing every piece, let's just say the entire conveyor belt experience was awesome. Tons of variety, fresh and fast, and incredibly affordable. And our personal faves were the shrimp tempura nigiri and crispy shrimp nigiri. I guess you can tell we're really into crunchy shrimp. If you're visiting Japan, conveyor belt sushi is one of those things you need to try. Kyushu Ramen Kyo Dotonbori is a little ramen spot tucked right in the heart of Osaka's bustling Dotonbori district. But unlike your typical ramen joints, this place offers something truly unique. Grilled cheese tomato ramen. You heard that right. It was completely new to us, and the high reviews made us even more curious. For just 990 yen, you get a fusion bowl that combines the cozy flavors of tomato soup and grilled cheese with the rich, porky depth of tonkatsu ramen. But here's the plot twist. They blowtorch a slice of cheese right on top, melting into the soup and creating a gooey, creamy layer. The broth was totally giving marinara sauce energy with a nice, sour, tomatoey kick. It was obvious they used real tomatoes to make this. So if you're a tomato soup fan, this is definitely for you. 9 out of 10. Now onto Japan's #1 fried sandwich spot, Age 3 Ginza. You've probably seen it blowing up all over social media. That ultra-viral cafe selling deep-fried milk bread sandwiches with all sorts of wild fillings. It's kind of like a tempura meets dessert kind of situation. So for the sake of this vlog, we just had to try it out. And don't worry, we'll be honest. We waited a full hour just to get our hands on these. So the question is it worth the wait? We kick things off with their bestseller, the creme brulee sandwich at 850 yen. Kinda pricey for a sandwich, but we'll show you a budget hack later. Rich custard cream inside a deep-fried fluffy bread and topped with a crunchy layer of caramelized sugar. Okay, this was actually pretty good, and we loved that satisfying crack on top. 9 out of 10. Next up, the pistachio sandwich, also at 850 yen. Filled with light pistachio cream and topped with crushed nuts and a strawberry drizzle. But honestly, the strawberry really overpowered the pistachio, so 7.5 out of 10. And now for the infamous budget hack. They said if you leave a 5-star review on the spot, they'll give you a free whipped cream sandwich. Yup, it's a good and bad thing. So take those glowing 5-star reviews with a grain of salt. But to be fair, even the freebie was actually pretty solid. Fluffy whipped cream wrapped in that crunchy bread. Simple, light, and surprisingly good. 8.5 out of 10. Would we wait an hour in line again? Probably not. But we can't deny it actually tasted pretty good. They're fun, creative sandwiches, and definitely Instagram worthy. Torikizoku is a popular Japanese izakaya chain. And if you're not familiar, izakaya literally translates to stay, drink, place. With over 600 branches across Japan, it's a local favorite for grabbing drinks, munching on yakitori, and just kicking back. And guess what? Everything on the menu is standardly priced at 370 yen. First, we ordered their grilled chicken thigh skewer. Super juicy, super tender, and super flavorful. Then we leveled it up with a stick of grilled chicken thigh with leek. It was the same tasty chicken, but with alternating pieces of healthy, crunchy leek. We liked this one a little more, so this was a 9.5 out of 10. Next, we got the chicken meatballs with melted cheese. Savory, creamy goodness in every bite. But it was a little drier than the chicken skewers, so we'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And we also tried out their grilled beef skewers. This one was okay, a bit on the tougher side, but still a decent alternative to chicken. 7 out of 10. To round things out, we also added a side set, which comes with steamed rice, a soft-boiled egg, and miso soup, which turned our snack feast into a full-blown meal. Overall, if you're after an easy, budget-friendly way to eat, drink, and chill like the locals, Torikizoku is where it's at. It's officially time to food trip through Osaka's most vibrant district, where dazzling neon lights meets a buzzing crowd and endless street food stalls, Dotonbori. Here's a quick rundown of 6 famous and budget-friendly Dotonbori eats. First up, takoyaki, worth 650 yen. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, and filled with chewy octopus pieces, topped with that classic savory takoyaki sauce, Japanese mayo, and bonito flakes that dances from the heat. It really satisfies your takoyaki cravings. Number 2, we decided to dine in and order a kushikatsu set, worth 1,500 yen. A mixed set of 9 skewers with everything from meats to veggies, battered and deep fried until golden. It was perfectly fried all around. An excellent spot for groups to share and sample various fried goodies. 9 out of 10. Up next, the melon pan ice cream, aka your next favorite dessert in Dotonbori. It's a warm, crispy melon pan filled with cold, creamy ice cream. You can choose from plain, vanilla, or green tea. So we tried 1 vanilla at 500 yen and 1 green tea at 600 yen. Each bite was a playful mix of hot, cold, crunchy, and creamy. A full sensory experience, 10 out of 10. Fourth, gyoza worth 650 yen. It's hard to miss this giant dumpling signage out front. These pan-fried gyozas were stuffed with a savory mix of pork and veggies, then toasted perfectly on the bottom. Each bite came with a crunch followed by an insanely juicy filling oozing out. A reliable gyoza stop, 8.5 out of 10. Next up, the crab bun worth 700 yen. This iconic moving crab marks the restaurant. They have a takeout window where you can grab crab buns on the go. But unfortunately, this was a total miss for us. The flavors didn't blend well and it tasted pretty malansa, 6 out of 10. You could probably skip this one. And lastly, the viral cheese coin. A cute little snack that looks like a giant 10 yen coin, but sadly not priced like one. For 500 yen, the outer layer is crispy while the inside oozes with gooey melted cheese. That iconic cheese pull easily attracts curious passerbyers. Taste-wise, 7 out of 10. But it's fun to try out and popular for your social media feed. Overall, Dotonbori is a street food lover's playground. Trying out these viral eats is a fun way to immerse in Osaka's food culture. And now for some beef, but not just any beef. We're talking Kobe beef. And not just any Kobe beef, but the holy grail A5 grade Kobe beef. The world famous, ultra luxurious, one of the finest meats in the world. But it's also very, very expensive. Now I know what you're thinking. Why are we featuring A5 Kobe beef on a budget food vlog? Well, here's the secret. We found a restaurant that serves a small portion of A5 Kobe beef at an affordable price. And it gets even better. If you go during lunch hours between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., they even throw in free sides, a cup of rice, free soup, and free salad. So of course, we want to share this budget hack with you. And what better place to try Kobe beef than at Kobe, Japan itself, which is just a 30-minute train away from Osaka. This resto is called Kobe Beef 5-star, and the reviews look very promising, so let's try it out. While ordering, the chef explained to us the different cuts and grades of beef, but we kept it simple and within budget, so we went for the entry-level 110 grams, which cost 3,850 yen. Now that's already considered very affordable for A5 Kobe beef. But fair warning, the chef did mention that the cheaper the cut, the tougher the texture. And yeah, he wasn't kidding. It was definitely tougher than we expected. But OMG, the flavor. Absolutely incredible. Beautifully seasoned, very juicy, yummy sauce, and the sides, chef's kiss. That tangy sesame dressing on the salad was seriously addictive. So make sure to visit during lunchtime to avail the free sides promo. If you've got a higher budget, definitely consider the more premium tender cuts. But if you just want to experience a bite of authentic A5 Kobe beef without breaking the bank, this resto is a great way to do it. 9 out of 10 for this whole experience. And as a bonus, they even give you little souvenir certificates for eating authentic A5 Kobe beef. A cute little touch to close the meal. Yakiniku Like is a fast casual Japanese barbecue chain that specializes in solo grilled meat dining. Thanks to its smokeless grill setup, you get all the barbecue goodness without leaving the place smelling like smoke. And ordering is super easy. Just place your order on the digital tablet, pick up your tray at the counter, and start grilling at your own station. We tried out the cheapest meal, the short plate sliced beef plus pork ribs set worth 580 yen. A delicious beef and pork combo set that already comes with steamed rice, seaweed soup, and a side of kimchi. The meats came in thin, marbled slices that rendered beautifully on the grill in seconds, resulting in tender, juicy bites. But my favorite part, the dipping sauces. From garlic soy to spicy miso, these really elevated the flavors of the meat. 9 out of 10. Imagine, with sets starting at just 580 yen, Yakiniku Like delivers a yummy and affordable barbecue fix. Japanese pancakes, those ultra fluffy cloud-like pancakes. Happy Pancake is one of Japan's beloved cafe chains, celebrated for its souffle pancakes that are crafted using premium ingredients like Manuka honey, Hokkaido butter, and additive-free eggs. And the result? A soft, airy, jiggly stack that practically melts in your mouth. We ordered the seasonal fruits pancake worth 1,680 yen, which came topped with a vibrant mix of fresh fruit. The natural sweetness of the fruit was a great complement to the delicate pancakes. 8.5 out of 10. Next up was their ultimate bestseller, the tiramisu pancake, a decadent treat layered with whipped cream, drenched in dark chocolate sauce, and finished with a shot of espresso. It's got a bold flavor combo. The bitterness of the espresso and dark chocolate cuts through the sweetness of the pancakes. Honestly, a little intense for our tastes, so we're giving it a 7 out of 10. But caffeine lovers would probably love this. So fresh, so fluffy, and so jiggly. It's officially time for the ultimate gyudon wars. We researched Japan's top 3 biggest gyudon chains and put them head to head to find out which one was our favorite. And because we're extra like that, we made a picnic day out of it and did a blind taste test so our opinions would be 100% honest and unbiased. If you're new to gyudon, it's a comforting Japanese rice bowl dish. Thinly sliced beef and onions simmered in a mildly sweet and savory sauce, then served over steamed rice. Now for our contenders. Matsuya worth 400 yen, Sukiya worth 480, and Yoshinoya worth 489. Now for Eileen's blind test. First, second,
Open your mouth.
A little chewy.
and third.
Open. Out of all 3, 1, 2, or 3.
The third. That's good.
And now Angelica's blind test. First, second,
Open your eyes.
and third.
Okay, open. So which one did you like?
I'm torn with 2 and 3, but 1 was the worst.
Price-wise, Matsuya wins as the most affordable one at 400 yen. Their beef was slightly tougher than the others, but their takeout sesame dressing sauce was our favorite out of all 3 chains. Texture-wise, Yoshinoya wins as the best beef texture. Their meat had that perfect tender pull. And finally, flavor-wise, it's a tie between Sukiya and Yoshinoya. Both had juicy, fatty meat with that perfect sweet and salty balance. But honestly, you can't really go wrong with either of these 3 chains. Gyudon is always a good idea. Kopimal Coffee is a hidden cafe. In fact, there's no visible sign outside, so it really feels like you've stumbled upon a secret spot. They're best known for their lemon coffee at 680 yen, and honestly, I didn't know what to expect. It was my first time trying lemon in coffee, and whoa, what a surprise. The citrusy zing of the fresh lemon juice cuts right through the bold coffee flavor. It was served cold over ice and already sweetened, almost like a lemon iced tea with a subtle coffee kick. I thought it would be weird, but it was so good, I immediately wanted to order a second one. 11 out of 10. We also tried the hojicha worth 550 yen, our favorite roasted green tea with a toasty aroma. Mellow, simple, and it was nothing mind-blowing, but still a good alternative if you're not in the mood for coffee. And then there's the cheesecake at 550 yen. Eileen was obsessed. And this one, she immediately wanted to order a second one as well. Smooth and velvety, this kind of dessert just proves why Japanese cheesecakes are truly god tier. 10 out of 10. This next spot isn't a restaurant, but we kinda treated it like one. Tokyo Disneyland has everything you'd expect. Enchanting parades, fairy tale castles, character meet and greets, and surprisingly amazing snacks. Sure, food at Disneyland can get pricey, but fear not. We hunted down 9 delicious budget-friendly eats that won't drain your wallet. Starting off with number 1, the seafood pizza slice worth 600 yen. The slice came loaded with cheese, shrimp, and what tasted like a blend of pesto and barbecue sauce. It was so freaking good. 9.5 out of 10. At the same place, we got the baked cheese potato worth 400 yen. Kinda like crispy tater tots, but with gooey melted cheese hidden inside. 8 out of 10. Of course, we had to get a turkey leg worth 900 yen. This massive turkey leg was heavy, smoky, and peppery. And honestly, what's a theme park day without a giant turkey leg? 8.5 out of 10. Next, we got the shrimp cutlet burger for 600 yen. A crunchy fried shrimp patty topped with creamy sauce and tucked in a soft bun. We loved how it was so flavorful without tasting too fishy. Hands down, one of our favorite snacks in Disneyland. At the same place, the egg and chicken Chinese bun for 600 yen. A pillowy soft steam bun filled with chicken, scrambled egg, and a savory Asian-style sauce. 8 out of 10. Then of course, the iconic Mickey-shaped waffle worth 800 yen. Do expect a line, but you get a crisp waffle topped with colorful cream and syrup to drizzle on top. Sweet, fun, and Instagram-worthy. 8 out of 10. Next up, the creme brulee strawberry churro, worth 600 yen, featuring a strawberry-hued glaze and a gooey caramel custard filling. Kinda like creme brulee in a churro form. 7.5 out of 10. And now for another favorite, the viral green alien mochi, worth 400 yen for 3 pieces. These Toy Story aliens are adorable. 3 chewy mochi balls filled with custard, chocolate, and strawberry. They're almost too cute to eat, so don't forget to snap a photo first. 11 out of 10. And to end the day, we finished off with hot chocolate at 360 yen. Rich, cozy hot choco. Perfect to warm you up during nighttime fireworks. It makes the chilly evening feel even more magical. 10 out of 10. So there you have it. A full Disney food crawl without spending a fortune. And stick around until later where we share the best budget eats at Universal Studios Osaka. Okay, so now that we went through a few restaurants, let's not forget, we're in Japan. So let's do something exciting. Check this out. Aside from all the yummy food, Japan is known for so many cool tourist spots, and we want to help you explore it in the best way possible. So we have a separate video on our YouTube channel called The Ultimate Tokyo Travel Guide, where we show you the best places to visit, the best things to do, and the best hotels to stay. We also give you a 7-day sample itinerary and budget breakdown, so you can get an idea of how much a Tokyo trip would cost. So just click this video on our YouTube channel for the best and most informative Tokyo travel guide the internet has ever seen. And stay tuned because we have an Osaka travel guide and a Kyoto travel guide coming up as well. But for now, I think it's time we move on to our next restaurant. Let's eat. We dropped by the lively Kuromon Ichiba market, known for having the freshest of the freshest seafood. And we came here specifically for a viral gem called uotoyo, to try out one of Japan's most beloved delicacies, grilled eel, aka unagi. Now unagi usually comes with a hefty price tag. We're talking anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 yen per bowl. But this top-rated spot was serving it for just 2,500 yen. Major win. They grill the eel fresh on the spot, no steaming involved, so the skin gets that perfect char while the inside stays super tender and flaky. The smoky aroma hits you instantly. And oh my gosh, the sweet savory tare glaze was incredible. I love how the rice underneath soaks up all that delicious sauce. The texture of the eel was literally melt in your mouth soft. So fresh, so rich, and honestly one of the best meals we've had in Osaka. Do not skip this place. 11 out of 10. Tucked away in Kyoto's historic Gion district, Okonomiyaki Teppanyaki Restaurant U is a cozy family-run gem, another 10 counter seats kind of vibe. Perfect for a front-row dining experience where you can watch your meal sizzle right in front of you. First up, the tonpei-yaki with raw egg yolk, worth 700 yen. A savory Kansai-style omelette made with tender pork slices and crunchy cabbage. It's served hot off the grill, cradled in foil, and topped with a golden raw egg yolk. Stir it in and let the heat work its magic, or dig in while it's still semi-runny for that unbelievably creamy texture. 8 out of 10. Next, the pork okonomiyaki for 990 yen. A hearty Japanese pancake made with flour, grated yam, shredded cabbage, and then loaded with juicy pork. Grilled to a perfect golden brown, every bite brings that addictive combo of crunchy edges and a tender center. Then topped with a generous drizzle of okonomiyaki sauce, creamy Japanese mayo, and a flurry of bonito flakes. It's savory goodness at 9 out of 10. Great food, cozy vibes, and a front row seat at the grill. Gyukatsu Kyoto is a renowned chain for beef lovers, specializing in breaded, deep-fried beef cutlets. We went for their sirloin gyukatsu, worth 2,079 yen, a premium sirloin cut, lightly breaded and fried to golden, crispy perfection. The inside stays beautifully medium rare, and you get your own little hot stone grill so you could sear each slice to your liking. Rare, medium, or well done, it's totally up to you. Each set comes fully loaded with rice, miso soup, shredded cabbage, and a soft poached egg for that rich, creamy dip. The beef paired so nicely with the gravy sauce provided, making every bite an experience. It's definitely a little pricier for a casual meal, but still affordable for quality sirloin meat and overall presentation. 9.5 out of 10. There are other popular gyukatsu spots like Gyukatsu Motomura, and to be fair, the texture of the beef there was even more tender. But honestly, I preferred the flavor at Gyukatsu Kyoto. It just hit differently. Whichever gyukatsu chain you try, one thing's for sure, gyukatsu needs to be on your Japan foodie bucket list. Shinpachi Shokudo is a resto chain loved by the locals, known for its charcoal grilled fish set meals. Basically, they focus on fish, so we ordered their 2 bestsellers. First up, the cold wind dried mackerel set for 950 yen. The fish was dried in a cold environment to preserve its moisture and intensify the natural fishy flavor. Then it's grilled over charcoal, giving it a light smokiness and tender flakiness. As you guys can see, it was incredibly juicy and oh so good. The set came with fluffy Japanese rice, miso soup, pickles, and grated daikon. Everything you need for a balanced home-style meal. 10 out of 10. Next, the salmon belly set, also worth 950 yen. As expected, the belly cut was rich and buttery. Beautifully grilled with that crisp edge, it felt indulgent yet nourishing. 9 out of 10. Between the two, we like the mackerel a little bit more. There aren't many grilled fish chains out there, so it's pretty cool that Japan has managed to keep this resto chain alive. Ichiran, the world-famous ramen, celebrated for its signature tonkotsu, or pork bone ramen. And every time we come to Japan, we just need to grab a bowl. Spoiler alert, it's our favorite ramen in the world. You're seated in individual booths designed for one thing, to enjoy your ramen without distractions. It's just you and your bowl. Plus, you can customize your bowl exactly how you like it, from noodle firmness to spice level to broth richness. Every visit feels like your bowl is made just for you. The broth is simmered for hours to create a rich umami-packed masterpiece. Pair that with springy noodles and a tender slice of pork. You've got ramen perfection for just 1,080 yen per bowl. Whether it's your first bowl or your 50th, Ichiran absolutely lives up to the hype. If you're traveling in Osaka, one thing you can't miss is Universal Studios Japan, the famous theme park filled with your favorite movies and characters. Now just a heads up, outside food is not allowed inside the park. And like most theme parks, food can get very pricey inside. But don't worry, here's a list of 6 budget-friendly eats inside USJ so you can snack cheap while exploring the park. Starting off strong with the Angus beef meat pie at 850 yen. A flaky, buttery meat pie packed with tender Angus beef in a rich gravy. The crust was crisp and the filling was uber flavorful. But I would have loved just a touch of sweetness to balance the saltiness. Still a solid choice though, 7.5 out of 10. Second, we got the minion curry bun at 700 yen. It's as fun to look at as it is to eat. The bun was fluffy and filled with a mild curry that wasn't too spicy, making it great for all ages. Adorable and delicious. 10 out of 10. Third, no theme park trip is complete without that classic turkey leg. For 1,400 yen, it was huge, juicy, and packed with smoky goodness. The seasoning was on point, flavorful but not overpowering the natural taste of the turkey. We actually liked this one more than the Disneyland one. A bit messy, a bit greasy, but hey, that's part of the theme park experience. Pricier compared to the other snacks, but it's a healthy protein-based meal on its own. 9 out of 10. Fourth, the mandatory butterbeer worth 800 yen from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This one's a must-try for all wizards and witches out there. A sweet, fizzy drink with caramel and vanilla notes, and then topped with a whipped butterscotch foam. It's practically dessert in a cup. Might be a little too sweet for some, but guess what? It's 100% non-alcoholic. A magical 9 out of 10 for this one. Fifth, we got the Mario Cap pancake sandwich worth 900 yen. Shaped like Mario's iconic hat, this snack features 2 soft pancakes stuffed with whipped cream and fresh strawberries. Light, fruity, and Instagrammable. Well, let's be real. Strawberries and whipped cream is always the right answer. 10 out of 10. And our 6th budget snack is the Wicked Peanut Butter Churritos at 750 yen. Inspired by the musical Wicked, these churros are dressed in green and pink icing to represent Elphaba and Glinda, and then coated in crushed peanuts. With a nutty flavor and satisfying crunch, it's a dream for peanut butter lovers. 7.5 out of 10. This just proves it is possible to enjoy a mini food trip inside USJ without blowing your budget. Saizzeria is a popular Italian-style restaurant chain. At first, I thought, why would I eat Italian food in Japan? But to my surprise, it's actually a local favorite. We tried 4 of their bestsellers. First, the Doria with meat sauce and cheese, worth 350 yen. A warm, comforting baked rice dish, layered with turmeric-infused rice, savory meat sauce, creamy bechamel, and a blanket of gooey melted cheese. The bechamel gave a velvety richness, but the golden cheese crust on top seals the deal. 10 out of 10. Second, the margarita pizza at 400 yen was pretty basic, but it was still pretty good, so we'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, the shrimp salad worth 350 yen. A light and refreshing starter with crisp lettuce, juicy cherry tomatoes, and lots of tiny shrimp, all tossed together in a creamy dressing. The shrimps were really small, but there were plenty to go around. 7.5 out of 10. And lastly, the grilled escargot worth 400 yen. Yup, escargot. This exotic delicacy is usually an expensive appetizer served at fine dining restaurants, so I was shocked to see it here at a budget resto. But guys, I absolutely loved it. The tender snails were baked in a rich garlic butter olive oil sauce and served sizzling on a hot plate, slightly chewy and packed with flavor. Snails might not be everyone's cup of tea, but if you're an adventurous foodie, this one is a must. 10 out of 10. Kyoto is famous for its temples, tea culture, and timeless charm. And what better way to soak it all in than sipping authentic matcha while dressed in a kimono? We visited Matcha House, a charming matcha specialty cafe with a serene al fresco garden. The weather was perfect, so we decided to grab a seat outside and settle in for a little zen break. First up, of course, the matcha green tea plus local snack set, worth 850 yen. The tea was made with premium matcha from Uji, which is known to having the highest quality matcha in the world. Rich, bold, grassy, and it came with traditional mochi, soft and chewy with a subtle sweetness that balanced the bold tea. Next, we tried the hojicha with local snack set, worth 650 yen. A roasted green tea with nutty and toasty notes. Paired with the delicate mochi, it was the perfect balance of bitter and sweet and chewy and smooth. 8.5 for the whole experience. And just a pro tip, rent a kimono and sip your tea in the garden. Trust us, it tastes way better this way. A popular food stall right in the heart of Kobe's vibrant Chinatown. Just like the Kobe beef restaurant we visited earlier, this place proudly displays that same iconic golden cow trophy, a symbol that they're certified Kobe beef dealers. So you know, it's legit. We ordered their Kobe beef skewer, priced at 1,000 yen. They grill it right in front of you, and watching it sizzle on the spot definitely adds to the whole street food charm. The meat was thinly sliced, and it broke apart very easily with each bite. But it was salty, like super salty. So we're giving it a 6 out of 10. If we just asked them to maybe tone down the salt, we'd probably bump it up to a 9 out of 10. We still preferred the A5 beef earlier. But overall, the beefy aroma alone will pull you in from across the street. This street snack is a more affordable way to try Kobe beef without splurging on a full meal. It's McDonald's time. Japanese edition. The best thing about visiting McDonald's in Japan is trying their exclusive only in Japan menu items that you can't find anywhere else. First up, the Ebi Burger aka Shrimp Burger for 490 yen. This beauty features a crispy breaded patty with real shrimp chunks, crunchy on the outside and so flavorful on the inside. Then topped with a creamy, tangy tartar style sauce. This was god tier, 10 out of 10. Next, we got the Teriyaki McBurger for 520 yen. A juicy beef patty, glazed with a sweet and savory teriyaki sauce. It hits that sweet umami balance, but honestly, we liked the Ebi Burger a little more. 8 out of 10 for this one. Quick, affordable, and uniquely Japanese. Hidden away in the heart of Shinjuku, Tatsuya is a humble local eatery that specializes in donburi, aka rice bowls. We tried 2 of their bestsellers, and honestly, they were almost too good to be true. First up, the katsudon worth 630 yen, a crispy golden fried pork cutlet, resting on a bed of rice, and blanketed with a savory sweet egg and onion mixture. The cutlet had a perfect golden crunch and mouth-watering juiciness inside, and the subtle dashi-based sauce binded the entire dish together. Seriously, it was love at first bite. 10 out of 10. Scratch that, 11 out of 10. Next, the tartar chicken toridon, also costing 630 yen. Think juicy fried chicken strips over steaming rice and generously drizzled with creamy, tangy tartar sauce. The flavors were perfectly in sync, as if fried chicken and tartar sauce were soulmates. Another easy 11 out of 10. Portion-wise, check. Price-wise, double check. Flavor-wise, triple check. It's no mystery why the locals keep coming back. This is hands down one of the best travel hacks in Japan. If you ever find yourself hungry late at night, head straight to the supermarket. Think ready-to-eat bento boxes, sushi sets, fried snacks, and side dishes. But here's where the real magic happens. Most supermarkets start slashing their prices around 8 or 9 p.m., right before closing time. Since fresh meals are not carried over the next day, they offer big discounts to clear out the day's stock. Here are some big-name supermarkets known for their late-night deals. Feel free to screenshot. Just look out for the yellow or red discount stickers, kinda like a treasure hunt for cheap eats. So next time you're craving something late at night, hit up a supermarket and treat yourself to a meal at a fraction of the price. Located in Kyoto's Gion district, Saryo Tujiri is a traditional cafe famous for its premium uji matcha, and we couldn't resist stopping by for a quick soft serve. For 500 yen a cone, wow, the color alone had that 100% natural vibrant green hue, hinting at the high-quality uji green tea it's made from. It was thick, creamy, and silky smooth, with the perfect balance of sweetness and earthy bitterness. Probably the best matcha ice cream we've ever had. 10 out of 10. Plus, it's the perfect treat while strolling through Gion's charming streets. And while we're still in Kyoto, just a short walk away from the famous Arashiyama Bamboo Grove and right next to the iconic Togetsukyo Bridge, you'll find Ponte Luna, a tiny pie shop perfect for a quick tasty bite on the go. So we grabbed their meat pie, priced at 550 yen, to eat by the Katsura River. It came with a beautifully flaky crust, buttery, crisp, and the filling was a mix of flavorful minced meat. It was so good, but honestly, we wish there was a little more filling, so we'll give it a 7 out of 10. But it still hit the spot as a warm handheld snack while strolling around Arashiyama or chilling by the river. Ube Genki Sushi is not your typical sushi spot. Just like Sushito, just place your order on a touchscreen and seconds later, your sushi zooms straight to your table on a lightning-fast track. First, a premium pick, the snow crab nigiri for 390 yen. Sweet snow crab served over seasoned rice. Then, the seared salmon with cheese. Lightly torched salmon topped with melted cheese for a smoky, creamy bite. Next, scallops with cheese. Another torched beauty. This one with briny, tender scallops and melted cheese. Now we got the salmon avocado roll. Creamy avocado, buttery salmon, the perfect combo. And lastly, of course, crispy golden shrimp tempura on sushi rice. You already know we had to get multiple rounds of this one. Everything arrived fresh, and it's fun watching sushi fly in at top speed. Now last but not least, when in doubt, hit up a konbini, aka a Japanese convenience store. 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson are packed with surprisingly awesome food. Here's our roundup of 12 must-try konbini eats to turn any convenience store into a mini food adventure. Starting off with number 1, onigiri. Triangular rice balls filled with tasty stuff like tuna mayo or grilled salmon, then wrapped in seaweed. Number 2, sandos, aka Japanese sandwiches. Egg sandwiches, tuna sandwiches, ham sandwiches, whatever your vibe. It's the perfect grab-and-go meal for the road. Number 3, bottled coffees and teas. Cold brews, canned tea lattes, or warm bottles from heated shelves. Perfect for anyone who needs their daily caffeine fix. Number 4, spam asubi, a yummy fusion of Hawaiian and Japanese cuisine. Grilled spam on rice and then wrapped in seaweed. Number 5, a fruit sandwich. Fresh strawberries smothered in whipped cream and then tucked between a pillowy white bread. Number 6, the curry bun. Guys, we literally had this like 4 or 5 times in our trip. This is my ultimate favorite 7-Eleven snack. A deep-fried bun stuffed with mild Japanese curry, crunchy on the outside and warm and savory on the inside. 100 out of 10. Number 7, Japanese pancakes. You can try the strawberry dorayaki, which are filled with strawberry cream, or the viral maple and margarine pancake, which comes with syrup and a buttery pat. A sweet breakfast on the go. Number 8, cream puffs. Light pastry shells filled with rich Hokkaido milk custard. Number 9, fish burgers. A crispy fish patty with tartar sauce. Pretty average, to be honest. Just go for McDonald's Ebi Burger. Number 10, chocolate cream croissants. Flaky, chocolate-filled pastries that hits the spot for chocolate lovers. Number 11, chicken wraps. A healthy grab-and-go option. Soft tortillas filled with seasoned chicken, crunchy veggies, and creamy sauces. And number 12, at some 7-Elevens, you can actually grab a cup of frozen fruit and blend it in-store. We always go for the acai smoothie, packed with berries for a nutritious, energizing drink. Bottom line, if you're ever hungry, broke, or just need a quick snack for the road, konbinis are the answer. And now we've reached the grand finale. It's time to unveil our ultimate rankings. 95 eats, 30 food stops. Remember guys, these rankings are just our personal opinions. We know everyone has their own preferences and different palates. So if you think we missed any famous cheap eats or any of your favorite dishes, let us know in the comments below and maybe others might even agree with you. For anyone who's been to Japan, comment your top 3 favorite cheap eats. And for those who haven't been there yet, comment 3 eats you want to try the most. Now without further ado, let's jump into our top 10 ranking and wait until the end to hear our number 1 spot. Let's begin. The top 10 spot goes to Doria with meat sauce and cheese from Saizeria. Number 9, short plate slice plus pork rib set from Yakiniku Like. Number 8, grilled cheese tomato ramen from Kyushu Ramen Kyo Dotonburi. Number 7, the sirloin gyukatsu set from Gyukatsu Kyoto. Number 6, cold wind-dried mackerel from Shinpachi Shokudo. Number 5, lemon coffee and cheesecake from Kopimal Coffee. Number 4, A5 Kobe beef lunch set from Kobe Beef 5-star. Number 3, grilled eel with rice from Uotoyo at the Kuromon Ichiba Market. Number 2, pork katsudon and tartar chicken toridon from Tatsuya Shinjuku. And number 1, our ultimate favorite budget eat in Japan is, drumroll please, the chicken curry and prawn curry from Oratachino Korea. Well, those were our top 10 favorite budget eats and drinks in Japan. Oh, and that 7-Eleven curry bun too. We also have a Tokyo travel guide, an Osaka travel guide, and a Kyoto travel guide on our channel, featuring the costs and prices for activities, transportation, and a 7-day budget itinerary perfect for first-timers. And if you're a foodie, don't miss our Korea food guide and Vietnam food guide, packed with the best of the best eats at super affordable prices. On this channel, we aim to help people save money when traveling. We have videos like traveling with only $100, staying at $10 villas, and we make sure we break down our costs and expenses for you one by one, so it can help you budget your own trip. So if you want to travel around the world in the easiest and most affordable way possible, then please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that little notification bell below. I hope you guys enjoyed this Japan budget food guide. Stay tuned for our next destination. This is Angelica and Eileen Wanders. Never stop wondering.